Welcome to Nebraska Talk for Nebraska's top high school sports talent.
Nebraska Talk, Nebraska Talk, Nebraska.
Today I get the great pleasure to talk with Aurora Husky offensive lineman, defensive lineman from the class of 2023. I bring you Jack Allen. Jack, how we doing today?
I'm doing all right, sir. How about you?
Hey, doing great. Thank you for joining me this afternoon and to be able to talk with you and kind of get to know you leading into your senior season, as it's going to be a big year for you. But to lead up to that journey, just kind of wanted to get to know you. So what has your journey through football been like? Kind of take me through that, maybe what got you started and really liking football and kept you on this path.
Well, I guess you're going from the very beginning. I started playing Pee Wee flag football stuff, but that was just kind of my parents dragging me to football games and stuff. But I'd say it really started clicking around fourth grade. Like, I've always been a bigger kid. And I started playing as a fourth grader. And we were a winning team. So being a big kid that could move people really made me feel like an essential part of a team. And I played up through middle school. And then when I was a freshman, I got some playing time. Well, it wasn't really a choice between football and cross country. So, as a freshman, I got some starting time. And as a sophomore, I was on the starting line and we went to finals that year. Junior year, same deal. And this year, we're kind of looking for a title. So
I like it. Very, I can see the path. So cross country, I don't know how you picked that one, right? So I think you chose the right sport from what I can tell.
I hope so, yeah.
What does this sport mean to you? So, kind of give me the deep meaning behind it. You kind of talked about a little bit with your journey. What does this sport mean to you, and what are you hoping to get out of this sport?
Well, this sport for me is it's almost as much mental as it is physical. Because, starting drive of a football game, like, your body's ready, you're warmed up, you know what you're going to do. It's just what's happening between the 6 inches in your ears. But yeah, it's just, I love football. It's a great way for me to build bonds with my teammates and build connections. And the thing I love about it is that it gives back what you put in. So, limits your excuses and complaints. Whatever you do, it's going to give it right back to you. So, yeah.
I think you hit it, and you are getting a lot out of it. Take me through that. What made you decide you want to be part of the Nebraska Talk sock drive?
Well, when I saw it on Twitter, I kind of jumped right on the opportunity because I thought it'd be a great opportunity for me to give back to the Ronald McDonald House, specifically in Rochester, Minnesota. Because I'm not sure if you know this, but my sister had a lot of complications with epilepsy. And so we go up to the Mayo Clinic a lot when I was in the middle school, elementary school. So, Ronald McDonald House, they're pretty much unprecedented. You don't hear them providing and supporting free housing for families who are usually going through a really rough time with their children. So I just thought it'd be a great opportunity to give back to them.
Yeah, and you nailed it. And I think, everybody thinks that the Nebraska Talk Drive can be held for a local organization, but more it's a bigger meaning. What I like to do with all the Nebraska athletes and the football players that are doing it is that finding that meaning, what meant for them. And obviously, having your sister, go through that and having the Ronald McDonald House organization help you guys out, and to see that process and to be able to give back and to use your football ability and your skills, that's definitely big. That's huge. That shows a lot about you as on and off the field. And I want to thank you for that. So that does mean a lot.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So what has your recruiting process been like? Are you thinking that you want to go play next level ball, or are you saying, I just want to go into my senior year, give it my all, have fun with my buddies? What are you thinking about after your senior year?
Honestly, my junior year was kind of deciding that. It was thinking about what I was going to do with my future. And I think it's pretty definitive that I'd like to play some college ball after my senior year. But yeah, it's been lots of camps. I went to Westland, UNK, UNL, some 6-star rival stuff. And I'm going to Drake in Iowa and South Dakota this weekend. So that'll be fun.
Very nice. Congrats and on all the big camps. It sounds like you've been busy and you actually know what you're wanting to accomplish and to be able to take that into this senior year and to continue. And hopefully you'll get some more knocking at your door of seeing what you can do. So your size and your ability, and just watching some of your highlights on Huddle, you can definitely move the guy around, right? So, that's, I think, going to be a very strong plus watching the Huskies this year. And you're at a different level of ball game, right? So you're moving from B to C1.
Correct.
What do you think of that? Do you have any thoughts behind it?
Again, I'm thinking biggest thing about this year is mental. Like a lot of people, not from Aurora, are also thinking that it's going to be some cakewalk that we're going to walk through it. That's not going to be the case. There's some competition in C1 that I know a lot of people are counting out, but it's going to be a battle. We're going to have to work for it. So, like I said, the goal is a title.
Definitely. And what game sticks in your mind looking at this year's schedule that the team that you really want to play?
I mean, they're not Class C, but, opening game, Northwest, it's going to be at home. We got to keep that hammer. That's the big thing.
All right. So that's my note that I'm going to put down. I try to get to as many of my Sock Drive athletes games as possible. And so I love that call out. And I think that's the game that I really want to see. So I think that'll be my first game of the season. To be on the sidelines and to watch you guys. So I'll put that on my schedule first, and looking forward to watching that ball game. What would you say to younger kids who want to be just like you? So obviously, small town Aurora, there you probably have helped out at some youth camps or youth organizations, and you probably have some people that look up to you, right? And, especially even if you get in thinking back to the time of you were growing up, what would you tell the younger kids now that want to be like you?
I'd say biggest thing is don't take yourself too seriously. I mean, if football is a pretty personal thing. It's just you and your dog. So you go out there. I mean, you have to be pretty humble and you have to laugh at the little things and not let that stuff hold you back. But yeah, I'd say, for me specifically, I mean, I'm kind of a weird dude. I do band, I do marching band, all that stuff.
Yep.
It's just branching out and diversifying what you do. I mean, I feel, especially for me doing band and all that stuff, it's just giving me such a bigger appreciation for like what football does for me and what it can bring over to other activities.
You nailed it. I agree. And, the more you can be involved, the more activities, it builds so much. You're more well-rounded, especially if you do decide to go on, whether it's college or into the workforce. You need it all. And I like how you put that, and you can definitely tell that in your character of who you are as a person as well. Who has been your idol? So growing up, maybe it's changed over the years, but who sticks in your head and who has been your idol?
I'd say definitely my grandfather. He has been probably the most supportive member of my family. I can count him probably on my hand how many games he wasn't able to attend. He's driven out a pretty long ways for me. But yeah, he's been supporting me and my family since the very beginning, and it's just he makes it very clear how proud he is of not only me but all of his grandchildren. And so it's just playing for him. I love it.
All right, excellent and great idol to have. And I just, once again, we're going to wrap up, and I want to thank you for joining me today. And I'm looking forward to seeing what not only you but the Huskies do this year. And yeah. I hope that I can follow this and look back on this date that we recorded and see you in that state title, right? So good goal. I look for everything that you'll bring and look forward to donating socks along with you for the Nebraska Talk Sock Drive. And I appreciate everything you are doing, Jack, and especially for Nebraska Talk, and then especially for you as an individual.
No, thank you for the opportunity. This is great. I love it.
Nebraska Talk.